So tell us a little bit about Sharon Mascoll. Sharon Mascoll, the policewoman, the mother, the businesswoman.
That I love people, and the love for people has led me into a wide and various careers which involve people. Involve my career as a police officer. My career as a police officer led me into different types of training. I've been exposed to adolescent training. Most of my training was in social and psychological, um, rather than FBI training and those type of things. But investigation is all part of every police officer. Knowledge of the law and how to function is all part of functioning as a police officer. However, my forte was people. That's where my gift lies. However, as a consequence of some issues that I had to leave the police force. Nothing to do with me not having a love for the profession, because since I've left, I've returned tutoring police recruits at the training center. But I've moved on to tutoring at university in psychology and research. And there too is a love of people. So I get to be myself, who I am in terms of the love of people, love of God, and the love of things that develop people. So I formed a company, a transport company. And I went out, I learned to drive cab, I had hired cars, and it was at this stage that I realized there was a dearth in terms of servicing commercial vehicles. When you're driving a taxi or you're driving, you have hired cars, you can't afford down periods. You can't afford periods of where your vehicle need maintenance and you cannot have it done. So the concept of a business in terms of a service bay came to mind. COVID, we worked through COVID. We worked through COVID because this business has a commitment to their charge customers. They're not that many, but one of our charge customers were very, very, very pivotal in actually providing products and items for the government and quarantine centers and so forth. So as a consequence, I felt it was my responsibility to ensure that they are serviced and that they are almost always equipped with their petrol and whatever they needed. Um, it was harsh. I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars, but when you start to make a comparison between the life of an individual and money, I choose the life of the individual. I choose the life of the people of Barbados. I put protocols in place before the government had protocols in place, because they would tell you I came in and I held a meeting, and I cried more than them. Then I had to actually kept them till I was almost broke because I didn't want to release any of them. And it was a hard, harsh, difficult decision. But because I met with them before the protocols and before anything, because the information was out there, they understood, okay, this needs to be done. But what has happened as a consequence of COVID, I took that time to strategize. I created new positions, and not because of, out of necessity in that you start to streamline the business in such a way that those that are with you, they can survive. And to me, at the back of my mind, is the survival of these young people that are working with me. And I don't expect, neither do I want them to remain here with me for the rest of their lives, unless I am practicing succession and I know who I would earmark. Okay, this is not just a gas station. This is a people's place. And I would not have joy just coming in here trying to make money. I have joy coming in here and seeing my staff studying and going to university and completing careers and transitioning to other jobs. We're not here to stay. And I let you know that this country has invested so much in me in terms of education. And I have so many wide and varying experiences. It would be a mist of me to just ground it and just leave it with selling nuts and selling oils and selling gas and selling, no, it's not about that. It's about people. Faith, hope, and love is FHL is the acronym for faith, hope, and love. And that is what this business is about. That is what this is about.